just like the proposed integration of South Africa in 1909, which was achieved in 1910. East Africa in 1948, the British believed that if Kenya, Rwanda, Uganda, and Tanzania came together and they formed what we call the East African integration, it would be cost effective in terms of administration. They would have a same banking system, a same administrative system, and they would achieve a union that would make sure that they effect their administration in East Africa. Right about now, I have a comrade, a champion of East African integration. He is the Pan-Africanist. He is a third-year student of Bachelor of Arts with Education here at Makerere University. Welcome on the Mac Interface, Ghana Apollo.
Thank you so much.
Yes, so the East African community has widened. Rwanda, Burundi, South Sudan, Democratic Republic of Congo have all joined the East African community. That one would maybe make East Africa a powerful economic bloc, a powerful political bloc that is able to confront other blocs such as the European Union, such as the ECOWAS. Africa. Do you confirm to the same argument that if East Africa in integration is achieved, countries like Uganda, Kenya, Tanzania, and Burundi would take a step from where they are now? And
thank you so much for hosting me here today. It's so my pleasure to speak about our region integration, because it's the best we can offer. Going straight to your question, East Africa as a region would move miles beyond your expectation if at all it gains or it achieves the East African integration in the real meaning of the word. For all, I've always communicated to the fellow, most of my fellow Pan-Africans and the rest of the people, that all the other regions that have united, it's not because they have a lot in common, but because they got a secret in unity. The reason that's why neocolonialism has become rampant today is because the people have known that we are disunited. Yes. We are in small geographical areas called countries, geographical societies.
And Kwame Nkrumah said that it is the system of balkanization that the whites have maintained in order to keep Africans in the net of poverty.
Exactly. So, if I may ask today, Britain colonized India. Japan was also colonized. China was also colonized. But if we stand today, where there's a lot of colonialism show its impact in societies, an automatic answer is Africa. Why? Because for those communities, for Japan, for India, they realized that if at all they come together, they will get rid of another race coming to take charge in their own homeland. Therefore, me, as I communicate to my fellow East Africans and all the entire Negro family, is that East African integration. Why are we not achieving a borderless East Africa? Why are we still having these boundaries? Why is it that we cannot have one currency? If at all today we gain a one currency system in East Africa, just East Africa, trust me, we would have moved million miles away. Yes. Because it might even get equal to a US dollar. If at all today these presidents of ours become governors, we select one individual and he becomes the president of the Republic of East Africa, who would lose?
Yeah. No one.
Who would lose if at all today we have a united army of East Africa? Who would the ADF be fighting now? Who? Because these people are parochial in nature. Someone thinks that if you are told he gets this smaller geographical area and he resolve it, now he has achieved a lot. We have not achieved. We are just making our poverty ancestral. We are just making it go to another generation and another generation and another generation.
All the advocates of East African integration believe that if East Africa became one, the cost of administration would reduce.
Exactly.
And the cost of administration, we see that it is the one which has kept most of the African and East African states in the net of poverty. 70% of their budget is almost going to pay the civil servants, going to pay the MPs, the district chairpersons, and it does not focus on the growth of the economy, education system. So I think they even suggest that we can have a one president,
governors, senators. There's no harm, because this person, what I've seen most of the African leaders are missing out is that they think that maybe someone is losing out for anyone to be an East African leader and for you. Please, the USA we are hearing, the provinces are led by governors. And they have the same, the problem with African, we are so suffering from the entitlement. The word president, the word minister, there are a lot of big words we don't want to lose. So in case today we rise and the presidents in our region become governors, we have a ruling over society. It would be the best thing. And trust me, most of the people outside the Negro family, they are against that. They are against our unity.
Yes.
But most important, I do not want to take a blame to the rest to them. Most of the challenge that we are facing, that why East African integration is not becoming a reality, it's us, the black people. Of recent, Uganda had introduced a policy whereby Kiswahili should be compulsory language in schools. And I was seeing the reactions. The reactions were so painful to me.
The reactions
as a child of Pan-Africa, the reactions by just Ugandans. Someone in 21st century is still okay with speaking English. There is nothing that pains me to find that I cannot communicate with the rest of the black people without using English. There is nothing as hurtful as that, because it means that I cannot even keep secret out of these people. There's a writing by Lewis that says that he who does harm in the community is not the most dangerous person. The most dangerous person is who knows the truth but does not spread it.